This video is also in collaboration with ThinkYou. He makes very cool dolls, so be sure to watch his repaint video. You can show his channel support by clicking on the red subscribe button underneath his video, and a link to his channel and Instagram accounts are in the description box below. I made 3 polls on Instagram for demon themes, and Holy Demon won by the biggest margin, so she will be a holy demon. I imagine a holy demon to be a redeemed demon. I figure for a demon to have a redemption, they would need to have proven themselves in battle, so she will be getting a Morningstar weapon and some light armor. She will be a demon who has become part angel, so feather wings, lots of eyes in true biblical angel fashion. Her color palette will be white and gold plus her skin tone, so let's see what base I'll be using. And I'm using Marisol. Her muted purple skin tone will go really nicely with the white and gold. Compared to a regular Monster High doll, she has bigger hands and feet, a fuller bust, and she's taller. The tufts of fur on her molding and claws works really well for a demon, so I think she's the perfect base. I prepare her by shaving off her hair, then I dunk her in hot water for easy head removal. She has a very pretty face, and I love her factory makeup, but I'll be removing it with 100% acetone for her face up. I thought about some gray highlights for her hair, but then I decided to just go pure white, so I am rerooting her with the white hair after I paint her scalp. I like to save the face up for last, so I put her head to the side for now and start sanding her body to prepare for blushing. I blush with a vibrant purple to add a higher chroma to her grayish purple skin color. I'm doing a subtle nail gradient going from dark to medium purple. These horns were made by and given to me by Bianca's Little Corner. I will link her Instagram below. And I feel kind of bad, but I really want one of the horns to be battle damaged, and I really want to use these horns, so I am using cutters to trim the horn down. I'll be using the remnant for another project. I paint the horns gold. I customize her shoes by removing the tassels and also the row of triangles. After painting them gold, I use faux leather, ribbon, and chains to add detailing. For her outfit, I made this belt and I attached the front piece with super glue. I use this shiny fabric to make the skirt and attach it to the belt. In between the panels of the faux leather, I am embedding spikes using glue. My demons so far have been light on clothing, and they have pentagram harnesses. I'm placing strategic gold foil, and I'll be making her pentagram harness. Place the ribbon behind the body above the bust line. Then cross the loose ends in the front. The loose piece on the right gets crossed over the left shoulder and vice versa. Both loose ends are now at the back. Take one end under the bust and cross it over to the opposite shoulder again. And repeat on the other side. And you should have something that now resembles a pentagram shape. The smaller the ribbon, the cleaner the pentagram looks. Ribbon that's too wide won't read very well as a pentagram. I tape the loose ends at the back to hold it in place temporarily and use only a tiny amount of super glue to secure the junctions in place. Tidy up the back and the harness is done. I'm making upper arm armor from the faux leather, and I'm also making some detailing for the skirt. The shoulders will look like wings. I make a pattern and then cut it out. Since the underside of the shoulders will show, I paint it gold. On to the wings. I have these eyes that I was going to use for a crochet project that never happened, and years later I have the perfect use for them now. I never throw away crafting supplies. I find that if I throw something away, that's when I'll have a use for it. I snip off the backs so that they can attach to the wings. I followed Akameru Kawaii's angel wing tutorial, which I will link below. They have a wire base for posability, and then I glue them on to white fabric. Once dry, I trim the excess. Sew them together and wrap with extra material for stability. I also had enough white feathers from ages ago to make these wings, but they were kind of see-through and the only white fabric that I had these lines in it, so I'm painting it with white acrylic paint so that no lines show through. I saw some sellers on Etsy who are selling feathers from their birds. I have some feathers from my budgies, but not nearly enough long ones for this project. I still have quite a few feathers left after this from crafting days long past, but when I need more, I will be using Etsy as a source. Cutting feathers is a messy process and fluff gets everywhere. I'm trimming them down to size. And I'm left with bits of fluff all over the place. Now I can start gluing the feathers at the bottom of the wings. I use the fluffy part of the feathers for the top. I love how creepy the eyes look on the wings. This bead will be the base for her morning star. I'm cutting spikes down to size and then gluing them on. I use faux leather for the handle, and she is ready to kick some demon butt with this weapon. I start her face up with blushing around the ears, eyes, nose, and mouth. I use black in the outer corners of the eyes. I'm giving her smaller irises for a slightly more piercing look, but I also want her to have sweetness to her face, since she's fighting on the side of light. The light side of the Force, if you will. She's getting amber, glowy eyes. The lashes are one of my favorite parts of the face-up. The face-up is my favorite part of doll customizing in general, but I love how much of a difference lashes makes to the eyes. I'm literally just realizing this right this second, that these are the exact same facial markings that I gave my Lilith demon. Apparently, I really like the lines under the eyes and on the chin. At least I'm consistent with my demon aesthetic. I use white acrylic paint to add on the finishing details. And her face is done. I think I captured the piercing yet sweet expression. Let me know what you think in the comments. To make this biblical angel aesthetic complete, I'm using this metal bracelet band to give her a ring of eyes. I'm making smaller eyes from polymer clay. Those big ones are just for practice since it was my first time making eyes. She's getting just one ring of eyes, but I made plenty of extras because I want to make an intricate headpiece with multiple rings, but I realized that I needed a soldering tool for that. So she will get her multi-ring headpiece when I get some new supplies and can make it. I use the same crystal drops that I use for doll tears for the first batch, but it went a little bit cloudy. So I redid them with resin and they look nice and crystal clear, and now I'm adding gloss over all of them. The second batch came out neater as well since it was my second time making them. And I'm also going to be adding one of these eyes to her skirt. It's so satisfying seeing all of these eyes together. I glued them onto the metal ring, and now we have all of our parts made and can see the final result. I love how she came out, especially against that holographic pastel backdrop. It's like she's now in this angelic realm, fighting for the light side. I think the gold and white feels very angelic, while the horns, fur, and claws read as demon. The pentagram harness also adds to the demon vibe. What do you think of her? I like the blend of angel and demon in this doll. I also feel like her weapon really suits her, and that high ponytail makes me think of like a warrior kind of hairstyle. You've come up with some really good names in the comment section in the past, so I would love to know what you think is a fitting name for this holy demon. Don't forget to watch Finkyyu's video. Follow me on Instagram, which is linked below. If you want to support this channel directly and you like what I do, check out my Ko-fi, also linked below. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate everyone who checks it out. I post sneak peeks on there and talk about upcoming video plans. If you're not already, click the red subscribe button underneath this video, leave a like, and share, as it really helps me out. Thank you so very much for watching. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!